Hi. How's it going? I hope everyone's having a fierce and slayful Thursday. I know I'm not. To be honest, this week has just been kind of a garbage week, to be honest with you. It's just been like, I don't even know. I'm doing what the TikTokers are saying or are calling like rotting, which doesn't sound great, does it? But yeah, I feel like I'm just like this past week. I feel like I'm just like existing. You know? Do you know about existing in this realm that we exist in? No, but it's been weird. Like I'm an alien. No, but I don't know if it's like a seasonal depression because this all kind of took a turn this week specifically. So I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, just like I don't know. I just don't feel like doing anything. I just kind of like, it's like I zone out and next thing I know it's like bedtime. You know, it's like I'm just like existing and like watching like YouTube videos and just like not really watching anything of substance necessarily. Just like stuff to kind of, I guess, distract me. So, you know, that's fun. But I kind of wanted to break that a little bit today. And I just wanted to stream because, you know, sometimes I'm like, I don't want to stream if I'm not in a, you know, particular mood or if I'm not, you know, particularly feeling energetic or, you know, juicy or whatever, you know? So, yeah, I decided to kind of break that a little bit today by just kind of saying hi. Let me lower the music a bit because it was distracting as I'm trying to speak. But you know what I mean? It's like, it just hasn't been, I understand now that this doesn't look great on camera. It's just like a black t-shirt. This is kind of black as well on top. And so there's no right, like, I guess not texture or like, you know, I guess maybe I need to do something about the contrast or something. Oh, I made a mistake. Let me not fuck with that. Let me not ruin my camera settings. But yeah, I just wanted to do a little chill little moment. I do have some games from the year of 1997 that I've prepared just in case we want to get into them. But yeah, that's about it. That's about it for like what I've been up to, really. I know this is kind of a surprise stream because it's not like scheduled or anything of the sort. I just honestly didn't want to wait until tomorrow to stream again. So I hope that y'all understand that. And today, the title for today's stream is very much referential to the podcasts that there's like a little clip that was kind of on TikTok, making its rounds on TikTok of some girlies being like, I love my mental illness. So I thought it would make for a fun title today. So that's what I did. But yeah, I've been very like, it's hard to explain, just like very like kind of numb. But at the same time, like it's like I want to do stuff, but but like from the, I feel like they're blocked on the outside. You know what I mean? Just like there's like some sort of blockage that is like that prevents me from like doing stuff. So it's weird. But yeah, I wanted to change that today. I'm already repeating myself, and it's only been probably like 5 minutes. Let's be honest. My starting soon screen was like 15 minutes today. Because I insist on doing every single thing last minute. So that's fun. Ain't that fun? I do have some games prepared in case we want to get into that gig. And such games include and are not limited to Diddy Kong Racing. Did I only prepare Diddy Kong Racing and Mario Kart 64? Did I only prepare those two? Is what I'm trying to figure out. I think that may be the case. I was actually not sure if I wanted to include, because I have a little bit of a short list that I created, but I'm having a little bit of like second thoughts on like which games I want to include, or like which games I consider to be like maybe games that I guess would define not necessarily my 1997, but like, you know, my childhood, I guess. And I was kind of like, yeah, Diddy Kong Racing, I used to play a ton of that. Mario Kart 64, the same thing. Definitely not in 1997. I was playing those games probably in like the early to like maybe mid, maybe very much like middle school. So like mid 2000s. That's when I got, you know, we were pirating. we were getting into that gig, the wonderful world of emulators. And I got into that, yeah, probably around like middle school. And I used to get into like some like GBA games and 64 games. That was really my first type of like, that was when I guess was more open to like Nintendo stuff. So yeah. There's obviously a big one from 1997 that I don't know if I'm gonna necessarily include in this, which is Final Fantasy VII. It's kind of cunty that Final Fantasy VII came out in 1997. It's kind of fierce. It's kind of iconic. It's kind of mothery. But I don't know if I'm going to include it because I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, I mean, I like Final Fantasy VII, but the way that I see this sort of like, the way that I see this series in my head is like games that kind of almost like, not necessarily that defined my life, but like, you know, I want to be able to, at the end of these 30 weeks, I want to be able to look at them and be like, oh yeah, these are like representatives of like, you know, the ones from the 90s and even 2000s, like stuff that is like representative of like, you know, my child/teen self. And then, you know, and then other periods will probably be more defining of my like my teen, you know, young adult section. And then, you know, obviously the rest, they're going to be more representative of my adult years. And I say this because obviously there's games that came out in, you know, this is 1997. So 94, 95, 96, 97. I was like 3 years old. I obviously was, I feel like, I have no idea when I actually started playing games, but when I did, I was playing like Master System games. I'm pretty sure some of my first, well, I think some of my first video games were some of those like bootleg ass, like you need like a double, a couple double A batteries, and it was just like those crunchy little handhelds that you would get at like a fair or something, and they had like Tetris and like Pong and like games like that on them. I don't know what you would call those, but like those used to be a huge deal. Like there used to be like they used to have a ton of different games. Like, yeah, the ones that immediately come to mind is like Snake, Pong, Tetris, and I'm sure there were others that I can't remember right off the top of my head right now. But I used to play a bunch of those. I used to play, like I said, Master System. And then, some like Genesis stuff. We didn't have a Genesis or a Mega Drive. But I did play on, like, literally all of my cousins had them. Every single household that wasn't mine from my family had a Mega Drive. So everyone had, like... Some people had like Sonic. Some people had... There was like a Spot game. I think it was Was it the 7-Up symbol or something? It was like a red... They called it like Spot Goes to Hollywood or something like that. And it was like this almost like platformer game starring what I think was like the 7-Up, like red dot or something from their logo at the time or something. Yeah, people had like different games that I've since enjoyed on my own as well, with like the Smurfs and like Eternal Champion, Streets of Rage, Mortal Kombat. There was like some Tiny Toons stuff. So, there's definitely going to be games from my childhood that are not going to necessarily be represented because they came out like before my birth year. And those are the years that, I'm only including the years that I've existed for this like little random series that I decided to start. All of this to say that Final Fantasy VII, as much as like I like it, as much as it's a game that I've enjoyed, I don't know how I feel about including it in like as part of the representatives for 1997. Also because I don't know if I feel like playing that beginning section of it again for the sake of the stream. So there's that. My nose is itchy at the moment. I don't know why. And then my thing with Crash 2 is that last week we played Crash 1, so I was like, did I even play Crash 2 growing up? But also, like, Crash 3 is probably around the corner for, like, maybe next week or the week after. So it's like, do I want to do that? Do I want to do Crash, like, like, a different version of Crash, essentially, like, every single week? So that's my kind of, I guess, mindset for that. I'm not sure I will be including Miss Crash. I don't know if I'm going to be including Final Fantasy VII. We'll see. I did think it would be kind of cozy and lovely if we got into like Diddy Kong and then even potentially Mario Kart. I don't mind doing those on the same day because they kind of have similar vibes, and they're both like very much they're very much like similar vibes, but also like representative of like I said, like some childhood like comfy stuff. So yeah. With that being said, maybe we should get into it. Which is now kind of odd with my title, but whatever. I'll just change. Just change that slightly. Yeah, so I prepared Diddy Kong Racing, like I was mentioning earlier. I'm quite excited to get into it. I did a little test stream, and there were a couple characters that I recognized that back then I had no idea who they were, but that now I definitely know who they are. We can say that. I definitely know who they are now. That's for damn sure. Ooh.
What was that? Okay, James.
Ooh. James, who's that? Is that little Darian coming through with the Radiana? Welcome on in. Oh my god, it's been a while. It's also pretty late where you are, isn't it? I hope you're well, Petey. How was the stream? What were you up to? Tell me everything. Today I'm in a very much like low spoon, low energy type of vibes. We're about to get into some retro shenanigans. My name is Ruby. I play a variety of games. We've been in our retro bag lately, so I've been playing. I've been doing themed weeks for the past 3 weeks or so. I've been playing games from each year of my life, or games released in every year of my life, I guess. And this week we're diving into like 1997. So you caught me just in time. We're about to boot up Miss Diddy Kong Racing, which was definitely a childhood fave. And yeah, you caught me just in time. Almost 4 a.m. Oh my god. I'm getting flashbacks to when my sleeping schedule was also in the trenches. I definitely know that firsthand. Trying a new game, Reverse 1999. It's a new gacha. Oh, all right. Okay, gotcha. For some reason, this... Oh, that would explain it. I'm like... I'm like setting up the game. I'm setting up the game that we're gonna play, and I'm like, wait, what? Why is it doing that? Like, why is it doing that? It's a long story. Don't worry about it. But how is it? How did you like it? Yeah, Diddy Kong Racing. I used to play it all the time. Like this and Mario Kart. It's funny. I used to love when it comes. There's a lot of different game genres that I enjoyed, and it's interesting because it's like I've been mostly like I've always been like a single player type of girly, right? So I always appreciated when games that were like typically games that you were supposed to play with other people. I appreciated when they had like a story mode or something like that. You know what I mean? So that was always like I always gravitated towards like games like that. Has some incredible voice acting, lots of strong accents from around the world, some wild character designs. Oh my god! You when you say wild character designs, you mean that in a good way or in a bad way? That was my speaker, my Bluetooth speaker. I forgot to turn it off. One character you can play as is a UFO with a cow being abducted. Oh, that's fun. Some good, some wacky. I love that, actually. I love that. That sounds fun. I like when games are fun. Is that Is that an unpopular opinion? Remember when games used to just be silly fun? I liked that. I used to be very much into those. Oh, that's loud. Speaking of silly fun, here's Diddy Kong Racing. By the way, if anyone needs to step out to grab some food, to do what you need to do, I totally get that. Especially considering that it's 4 a.m. where you are. But if you want to hang out for a bit while you cool down from your stream, you're also very much welcome to do so. I have follow alerts turned. They're not turned off, but they're like anonymous. So, you know, if you feel like following, but you don't want to be perceived, don't even worry about it. Because I won't even know until after the stream who followed, so it's fine. But yeah. Let's get into some Diddy Kong Racing. Some of the account names that have followed me recently, I've heard that there's like some people have like really wild usernames lately. Back in the day, I had no idea who these characters were. Turns out this is fucking Banjo-Kazooie, and I had no idea who he was. And then I think this character is from another rare game. So that's fun. I'm gonna play as Diddy because, you know, that's his game. Yeah, it wasn't like Conker's like Day Off or something like that. I remember it was like something Day Off, something. That sounds about right. I think it was like Rare's like parody of like a platformer, even though they also have made platformers of their own. It was like something along those lines. That sounds about right. Yeah, when Rare ruled platforming games, I had no idea. It's so funny. I used to play this game all the time as a kid, all the time. And I used to play this game all the time as a kid, and I literally had no idea about like Banjo-Kazooie for like the longest time. Just like little things like that where like I used to play this. I used to play Mario Kart and Smash all the time, but I didn't really play much of like Super Mario 64 or really most of the games featured in like Smash and stuff like that. So it's, you know, it's interesting. I remember vaguely that this game was one of the first racing games that I played, if not the first, that had like different vehicles. Like you could do the kart racing, but I think they also had like planes and boats, if I'm not misremembering. Oh, hello there. Oh, hi, Genie. So what am I to what? DJ, turn it back on. Wait, do we need to talk to him? Hi.
Hello, friend.
Oh no, we're good.
Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye for now. Bye. So we have a little hub world, it seems. Did he just like teleport back here? Okay. N64 was obsessed with water. I love that. I love water. Don't we love water? Oh, I think I need that balloon. Can I jump? Is that a thing I could do? Because I can't get that balloon. Hello? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. That I don't think that was supposed to take as long as I did. But hey, level 1. Oh. Oh, this is like hub 1. There's like a bunch of levels here. Okay. Let's go to the ancient lake. Yeah, right. They probably were like, "Oh, we can make this happen now. So let's do it." Oh. I thought there was going to be like a little countdown or something. Okay. Oh, the music is so lovely. Diddy Kong is related to Donkey Kong, right? I mean, they share the same last name. But it's also like there's no other Mario characters here. And also like, why did Rare develop this? Like, I have a lot of questions. Like, how did this come about? Because this literally came out the exact same year as Mario Kart 64. So like, what's the tea? What happened? Does anyone know? Oh, did Rare make the Donkey Kong Country franchise? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool. I'm just now noticing that I didn't remember this from back in the day. But the power-ups kind of stack in this. That's cool. I guess they had the rights to these characters. Yeah, they must have. I fully thought like Donkey Kong was... Well, I guess Donkey Kong was Nintendo, but like Donkey Kong Country, I guess, was Rare? I don't, my brain power, my brain is not that powerful. Let's go to Fossil Canyon. Rare hard carried Nintendo for ages. Did they really? For some reason, I'm just not aware, I guess. They also did GoldenEye? I didn't know that. GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, all the Donkey Kong games. Okay. Let me just sharding on the floor. They deserved it. Killer Instinct. Somehow I missed out on like all of that. Somehow I missed out on all of that. I only really got into like Banjo-Kazooie as an adult. And it was actually in the first iteration of this series. I think it was it a 1996 or something? I remember it was part of the first iteration of this series, which was like just me picking a game from each of those different years of my life. Oh, not me falling in my own little shart pool. But yeah, they were really doing the damn thing, huh? I did not realize. To be fair, at the time, I guess I just didn't have the... I guess I just, at the time, didn't have the awareness of, like, who's making what games and all that stuff, you know what I mean? It's just, like, it's that kind of thing where, like, if a game comes out on the PlayStation, it's like, oh, it's a PlayStation game. Like, at the time, you at least me, I didn't really think of, like, who made what, I guess. Oh, the balloons are color-coded? Well, I just thought they were all random. Red offensive, green defensive, blue is travel boost stuff, I wonder. Oh. Honestly, I was just getting them randomly the same way you do with like with like Mario Kart. That's neat though. That's kind of cool. Because you can kind of, I guess, strategize a little bit. That's kind of cool. Yeah, like it gives you some options. That's cute. I like it. The thing with a lot of N64 games is that if you don't have the nostalgia for them, then it's like it's over. Like it just doesn't hit the same. Like I remember I tried getting into, again, like I played Banjo-Kazooie all the way through, and I just didn't live for it. And it's like probably because I don't have that nostalgia. Like when I play it and like you get the music and all that stuff, you know, it's the same feeling as like, I'm assuming people who get into like Final Fantasy and they play Final Fantasy 8 and they're like, oh mama, this is garbage. And I'm like, well, it's not for me. And it's like one of my favorite games, but it's like, you know, for the people who don't have that nostalgia for it, then for them it's like, oh, this is not good. And I kind of feel that with a lot of I tried getting into Majora's Mask, and I also didn't live for her. But I'm also like, because I have so many I guess memories associated with like a lot of PS1 games. It's the same thing like if a lot of people got into like a lot of those original PS1 games, they probably would be like, what is this? Like they would be like, this is garbagina, this is hateful, this is the worst. So I totally get that. Yeah, exactly. Like we used to think that this was the like height of like graphics and like, you know, quality and you know, everything good in gaming. This was the future of gaming, and like we used to really live for this stuff, you know. What is, ooh, must have all the balloons from this world. Oh, okay. When you had to stick in the 8 megabyte RAM expansion pack to play, oh my god. Thankfully, I don't think I've ever played any games like that. My only, and it's not really a like a one-to-one comparison of that, is like I used to play like when you would play games that had multiple discs, and there would reach a point where it would be like, oh, insert disc 2, and you would be like, oh my god, we're in disc 2. Like I remember like that being like the height of like, oh my god, this is technology. Like how do they know? Like I think, if I'm not mistaken, one of the maps had a key, and I think I can open that with that key. Yeah. So I think I'm probably gonna get the 5th balloon that I need on that with that key or something. I'll check. Oh, I only have a car. Is that okay? It's kind of cool because nowadays they'd release a whole new hardware revision and you'd have to spend a few hundred. The RAM upgrade. Oh, cool. What console used to do that? Oh, well, I didn't get it. I missed it. I'll try to get it next lap. Oh, well. Oh, the N64. Oh, that's cool. Hold on. Okay. Do I have to also win the race? Or do I just get to keep the key? Oh, sorry, Banjo. You gotta go, sweaty. We got this. Yeah, the PlayStation didn't have that at all. To be fair, Sony were always like the queens of like revisions and stuff like that, because even from back then they used to have like a PlayStation and a PlayStation Slim. Like they started all that shit, I think. I'm pretty sure. For at least for these couple levels, it's not too bad. I wonder if I get to keep the key. Let's try again. I wonder if the key is like fully mine. Oh, I guess it must be. Because it's not there anymore. So I think I did it. That's kind of slayful. How have you been? What have you been up to, Petey? It's good to see you. I was just talking earlier about like this week has not been it for me. It's just been like very low energy and just like very like meh. So I hope you're having a better week. Just living life. It's been stress mess lately, but I think that's everyone. Oh my god, yeah, literally. Literally everyone. I saw like a clip that's kind of semi-viral, I guess, of this girl who like got her first job as an adult, and she's like doing a 9 to 5 and stuff like that, and it's just a video of her crying, being like I have to commute to work and I have to like do all those hours, and then like I don't have any time or energy to do anything else. And it's like people being like, oh, Gen Z are like finding out what it's like to have a job, ha ha ha. And it's like, it really shouldn't be like that though, you know? It's like life shouldn't really be like that. Like we should have time to hang out with people and to do fun things. Like we shouldn't live to work, you know? And it's like, but that's the internet. It's so rotten. And it's not at all like surprising, but it's still like, come on. The first, oh shit, we're doing like a challenge. The first player to hatch 3 eggs will win. What? We're hatching eggs all of a sudden? Oh, I'm on an airplane. Wait, how do I? No. How do I? I was gonna steal from them. How do I steal his? Oh, okay, there you go. Come on. Can I, how do I drop it? Oh, I just have to shit it out. Oh, wait. Oh, no, we do steal it from each other. Why am I going to Banjo's? He doesn't have shit. Oh, ignore that. Ignore that. We're not doing a charity stream today. No. It's over. No, it's not over. No, it's over. Do I get anything from this? Damn. They really gagged me. Yeah, like working like that is just, it's fully like so rotten. Like I remember like literally like I haven't had a regular job since the pandemic started. Oh shit, I didn't mean to shit the egg out. Oh no, where is it? I'll just get one from here. And it's literally because like before the pandemic, like every single job that I've had literally removed my, like, it's like every single job that I've had before literally sucked the soul out of me. And I had that thing where like I didn't want to go to bed because, you know, going to bed meant that like I had to wake up and go to work, and just like, ugh, you know, like not very nice, not something that is very nice to your like mental health. And so it's like, and also like a lot of stuff that I'm only now just sort of realizing about me, stuff that has to do with like you know, like autism and like being on the spectrum perhaps and stuff like that, and just generally being neurodivergent, which is something that I haven't gotten diagnosed officially, but it's like a lot of stuff like that where I'm like, yeah, no wonder like I was always miserable. And sometimes I saw a video recently as well from someone who's neurodivergent, and she was saying something like, you know, just like existing is exhausting sometimes, you know, where you're just like, you know, sometimes you just do something that seems like not very major at all, and you just kind of, you do it, and then it doesn't seem like a big deal to anyone else, but for you it's like, oh my god, like I did that one thing today and now I literally have no energy and brain power to literally do anything else, you know? You've been going through similar stuff. I'm sorry to hear that. Thankfully, your boyfriend has been extremely supportive. You've not been able to work for a long time. Yeah, it's tricky.
Hi there, I'm Chi.
Oh no. Oh no. I would like to not do anything of the sort. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to get another balloon somewhere else. All right. It, you know, misery loves company, so it's like reading that makes me, you know, be like, oh my god, I'm glad I'm not alone. But it's also like not, you know, it's not something that I necessarily enjoy. But yeah, it's like, it's very tricky, right? Can I get, hello, can I get a, oh, can I get an airplane, please?
Hello, friend. Select your vehicle. Abracadabra.
Oh, thank you. I didn't realize I could just do this the whole time. I thought I had to like unlock them or something. Oh, hold on. Learning about how much my life has been shaped by autism has been wild though. Same. A lot of stuff that it's like, oh, I guess I just don't have a fucking personality, because like literally everything about me is related to that, and how like, you know, how maybe like, how like so many, like so often I could have had, I guess like, what's the word? Not arrangements, like, oh my god, what's the word? Accommodations, thank you. Yeah. I've ended up in typical autism plus ADHD. I'm feeling similarly personally. Because I struggle a lot with the with that combo, in the sense of like, I need to have structure, but at the same time I have a really hard time following through with things. And then it's like, I love the idea of stuff more than the actual things. So that manifests itself a lot with my streams, for example, where like I start a series and then like I never finish it, kind of thing, you know? And that happens often where like I feel the need to have some sort of like, you know, schedule and routine and stuff like that. But then like when I try to make it happen, then I can't follow through it, or I don't want to. I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like, you know? On the issues with food. Oh, really? Mine, I think for me, I look back and I recognize a lot of stuff that had to do with like clothes. Like I remember like sensory issues being like a thing. And I was always like painted as like difficult because like, for example, something like a dress shirt used to be like very problematic because I hated how the collar felt, and I just hated, like with a lot of different things like sweaters and things like that. Like I had I remember having a very hard time with clothes in that sense. Well, I still do. But like now I don't force I don't have to, you know, I can wear whatever I want. Can't touch fluff for a lot of cheap hoodies have that fluffy inside and it's awful. Or like the lining in some clothes that kind of like scratch your neck or your back or something. It's like, ooh. Some like jean material is not it either. I have a hard time with that too. Oh. Well, that doesn't seem fair. Oh, okay. You're just gonna... Okay. No, that's like totally fine. Like, that's... Oh, I didn't get that. Clothes shopping for me, it's like I have to do it in person because like I have to feel the not the consistency, oh my god. I have to feel the textures and then try. It's weird because like it's also like trying them on at the store. It's like you have to ignore the extreme discomfort of like the labels and the tags and all this shit that you know you can't remove at the store. So it's like a whole thing. But thankfully now that I'm more aware that that's how my brain and how like just how I am and how I work, then at least I have that awareness and I know in advance that like, okay, this is what I'm looking out for, or like I'm not just like being weird or like picky or whatever. It's just like, no, that's like literally how my brain works. We did it, Joe. Yeah, being more conscious of it is definitely helpful, for sure.
You must find 8 from each level and win, and then come back to see me.
8 coins.
I've got something special for you.
Oh, don't ask me to break. Don't ask me to do all that. Oh, is this just like the same levels again? Do you struggle with... Oh, I guess this is just like a challenge. Silver coin challenge. Do you struggle with things having to be correct? Like you have to do things a certain way or else why bother? Yes. Like to me it's like I always like for example, like when I need to clean my room, which is often, I'm like, oh, but like I should do this like I should start earlier in the day, or like, you know, it's like I come up with like a list of things that need to be in place, like a list of conditions that have to be there in order for me to do it. Or it's either that, or like there's a sense of urgency in the way that I operate, where it's like, oh, this is like boo-boo nasty, I have to do it ASAP. Like I can't live like this, you know, like it has to get, it's either like this like not realistic expectation of what the reality is, or like, oh, or like, and it always ends up with like being like, oh, I guess I'll just do a deep clean then, because at this point, you know, I can't just like do a regular clean. But then like I get tired, and then I don't have energy to do the whole room, and then like I feel a certain way about it. But yeah, it's a whole thing. If I want to stream, I have to shower. Before I shower, I have to eat. Before I eat, I have to tidy the kitchen. It just keeps going. Right. It's like, yeah. To me, yeah, it's a like I don't shower every day because I'm at home every day, so I don't feel that need to do it every day because I don't exercise or anything. So to me, like a shower day is like, oh god, I don't know if I'll have energy to stream afterwards, you know. Like to me, just like, I don't know what it is about just like the act of, because I think some people, I think I saw someone talk about it on TikTok, where like for someone it's like showering is just like a thing that they do, but for me showering is like a list of tasks that I have to do, like take off my clothes, and then I have to be cold, and then like I have to wait for the water to be ready, and then like I have to get in the bath, or like, you know, the shower, and then I have to wash my hair, but then that's not going to be pleasant because, you know, it's like it's gonna be a whole thing to get my hair ready, and then it's like, you know what I mean. And so it's like I almost have to like be prepared, like I have to prepare myself mentally beforehand. That's like, okay, it's gonna be a lot, but we got to do it, you know. I saw something interesting that has to do with like cleaning and stuff like that, and I never thought of doing that, but it was like advice for like, you know, whenever you don't know when to get started and stuff like that, and what some people do is like to like clean their apartment or something, they just put on like a 2-hour timer, and they basically just speed run whatever they have to do, and they tell themselves like, okay, I'm pretending that I hired a cleaning service and I am the cleaning service. And then for those 2 hours, they pretend to like, okay, I've been hired to work on this house, and I'm going to do as much as I can in those 2 hours to, you know, and that's what they do. And then they treat themselves, like they go to get a drink, or they go to like order some food or whatever. And that's their equivalent of like, you know, hiring a service, you know. For them it's like, yeah, it's like I'm pretending to hire a service, so my payment is like, you know, I treat myself afterwards. And I was like, that's kind of cool. I typically put on like a concert DVD type of thing, so that's what I usually do, but I've never done that thing of like, oh yeah, that's like a good idea of like breaking it down, of like, you know, putting on a timer and just kind of speed running it, which I did buy. I don't really use it, but it's called like the anti-journal, something like that, that's supposed to be like a tool for people with ADHD and stuff like that. And they do have a method that's like kind of like speed running, but they do it where like you make like a 5-minute playlist, or you make a playlist that's like you know, 10 or 15 minutes or whatever, and then within those 15 minutes, like, you do as much as of a particular task as possible within those 15 minutes, and then it's like, okay, that's good enough. You know what I found helpful? Having an inside pair of shoes. When I need to actually do house chores, those shoes get put on. I used to do that with working out. I used to have a pair of sneakers that I only used at home. And when I would put them on, I would be like, okay, it's time to work out. It's like it's almost like if I went to the gym. But I don't really do that anymore. I don't really do that anymore. But I have heard that, you know, some people dress up to like pretend that they're at the office, or pretend that they're, you know, they're going to work, and it's just like they're at home. But yeah, it's so funny, and sometimes it's a little annoying how like we need to like have these hacks in place in order to do like stuff that for other people is like so normal and so like, you know, just a part of their day that they don't even think about, right? But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm glad, you know, to know that at least there's plenty other people who are on the same boat as me. So that's nice. I am going to take a short break. Ads are coming through. So while those play out, I'm going to grab a snack. You do the same. Grab a snack, grab a drink. Take care of yourselves. Go stretch. Do all of those wonderful things. And I'll be right back. Welcome back, y'all. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all. I just had a little muffin. It was like, yeah, I guess a muffin / cupcake. Oh, I just realized the chat cuts off my head. How rude. How fucking rude. But I hope y'all are enjoying today's kind of low energy stream, I guess. We're playing some Diddy Kong Racing. We're doing our 1997 week this week. And yeah, right now we're about to do a card challenge. So to test our driving skills, we must race this genie around the island. I don't know the island that well, so this should be interesting. What do you mean? How was I supposed to know the route? Okay, let's try again.
Hello, friend. Select your vehicle.
I didn't mean to do that.
Can I help you further? Select the challenge.
Let's do the card challenge. Oh, there's like little flags telling us the way. that makes sense. Oh. Oh, I guess we're just going in Circolinas. Okay. It's a lot easier than I anticipated. Unless this genie pulls a stunt, which would not be very nice.
Hello, friend.
Take this as a reward. I'll see you later. Oh, it's a balloon. Oh, we got a little balloon. Let's get a like a different vehicle, because I don't want to do the same levels over and over again. So let's get a hovercraft. Let's do like a little water level, shall we? Oh, what is this? Oh. No information. Oh, that says like 10 balloons. Okay. Can I not... Can I go in here? Nope. Okay. Is there maybe... Oh, there's a balloon back there. That would be 9. I still need 1. Maybe I can find one around the island. Can I go... Ooh, nope, I can't go up the stream. That's not how that works. That's not how that works, but you know, I tried. I had to give it a try. I saw that there was some sort of like hidden thing behind a waterfall. That was always a thing in video games, was it not? A little hidden moment behind a waterfall. Oh, I see it. I see it. Oh yeah, let me get that sorted. Because we're not doing our charity campaign anymore, because we're also not playing Resident Evil. The campaign is technically still open, but we're just not doing streams for that at the time, for the time being. So let me make sure that stops popping up. I don't even know if the link even works. Yeah, I mean, there's still the donation link in there. There's still the donation link in there. So, you know, that's a thing. But those were fun streams. I really had fun with Resident Evil using crowd control. That was really lovely. Ooh. That's like a snowy moment. How do I get up there? Cause I wanna partake. Like, I can jump, but not like that. Okay, maybe I have to use a boat, not a boat. Maybe I have to use a plane for that. Oh, that's where, okay. Okay, I see it. I understand it. Can I do anything on this side? Okay, there's a hidden wall there. Okay, we shall not proceed. I guess I'll ask for a plane. Can I do that? Give me a plane, please. Thank you. I'll go in here. Oh, it's the same. Oh, okay, work. There you go. That makes a lot of sense. Snowflake Mountain. That felt very pointed. That felt very pointed. I didn't like that. I didn't like the sound of that. That was very pointed. I like this game. It's just like, just lovely vibes, you know? There isn't really, you know, much of a story per se, but it's still lovely, you know? You get to do all these different vehicles and, you know, as someone who's a single player girly, I very much appreciate when like fighting games and racing games and stuff like that it's like typically associated with being multiplayer. I like it when they have like a mode for the girlies who are, you know, introverts and antisocial and socially anxious. You know, I like it. I like when we have the option to still enjoy a game. And that's something I think that when I think of like fighting games over the years and stuff like that, I think the emphasis on multiplayer is probably what kept me away from so much of it, because like the idea of like, you know, playing against strangers isn't like the worst thing in the world, but like if you're gonna get obliterated by them, if there's gonna be a particular kind of like I don't want to say set of rules, but like, you know, when there's like a particular way in which people can like win, and there's like, you know, preferred characters and preferred builds and preferred whatevers, then I think that kind of sucks the joy out of a lot of that for me. So to me, the emphasis on multiplayer over the last 10 or so years has been kind of driving me away from a lot of that stuff, you know? Thank you so much for the balloons. I really appreciate a big juicy balloon. Oh, I used to love playing with balloons. Like when I was a child and a balloon was an option in my life, like that balloon was my best friend for those like whatever hours. I remember when I used to like genuinely take care of the balloons, and like I would keep them for like, they would last like a couple days. I remember vaguely. I remember there was I think it was a Black Ranger balloon that I had once, and I remember that was my best friend for those days. Listen. I used to love balloons. I still, you know, I don't hate them. Like, or nor. Slade. This is cute. A very like wintry, Christmassy type of moment. I like it. I like the idea of like these levels having, like each set of levels having a kind of a theme to it. It's cute. I think it's cute. I love the idea of like, what button is it to jump? I feel like I was doing it earlier. The AI is getting spicier though, because I've been like second/third place for a minute. This girly is not letting go of the first place. No, no. Is this some sort of like invincibility type of like gig? Oh, I probably could have gone to the left there. Slade. Sorry, Flip Flop. Ooh. Ooh. 8 up. Chat, what's 4 plus 4? Wonderful. The slow blink. This is for you. Very passive aggressive. That sound very bratty. I can't redo the sound. That sound very bratty. I love TikTok. As much as sometimes it can be a lot to deal with. Not a lot to deal with. Sometimes it's just, you know, overstimulating, I suppose. And the people on it aren't necessarily nicer or meaner than any other people on the internet, you know? They're not particularly different. Oh, well, okay, that's fun. And by that I mean, you know, they're both as lovely and as awful as you can imagine them, because, you know, it's social media. So, you know, it all is representative of who we are as people, you know? Oh, girly. Ooh, okay. I went on a journey. I love that the snowballs have googly eyes on them. I appreciate that. I very much appreciate that. Damn, final lap. Where is everyone at? Hello? Oh, I see. I see a bitchy bitch. In the horizon. Oh, there are the girls. There are the girlies. Oh, oh, it's over. Oh, it's over for me. My career, it's over. Oh, well, we're trying again, okay? I love the game is like whenever you don't get first place, it's like, you want to try again, right? You probably want to try that one again. Damn, I'm just fully playing dirty. I'm just blasting them against the wall. They deserve it, you know? They kind of deserve it. Where's Miss Cantilda from Banjo-Kazooie? Where are the villains? Because it's always fun to play as the villains in these card games, you know? Well, I say that, I just want to play as a girly. I just want to be a girly. Oh, no. Rude ass. Oh, no, you did not. Slade. I didn't realize that was the last lap. I fully didn't realize. Slay, slay, slay. We definitely have enough to get into the boat gig of it all. But I think there's only one more level in here, right? Frosty Village. So I think we can do that and then go to do the other stuff. Oh, we're in our cars again. I love that. Wait, I was in my car in this past level, wasn't I? Oh, oh, this is cute. Oh, wait. Oh, good thing I looked this way, because I was like, wait a minute. There's nobody here. There's fog. Suddenly, it's the Silent Hill of it all. Oh. I didn't get into the Silent Hills of it all this year, did I? I think it was last year that I played 1 and 2. How sad. I did play a bit of OG Resident Evil, I guess. As far as the scary stuff. As far as Shooktober. Oh. 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 Anyone has any Halloweener plans? Anyone gonna be doing any fun shenanigans this Halloweener? Well, now I get what Petey was saying earlier about the AI for this game being kind of rude. Cause I was like, oh no, this is easy. But now I realize. Now I understand the strugglina. Well, it's over. Well, it's over. Y'all, yesterday I did something that I haven't done in a very long time. I went on Facebook. That's shock number. Talk about scary stuff. I went on Facebook, and then I had a revelation. I was like, let me try to find some of the people I used to crush on in school, and just people that I went to school with in general. And that was a whole other thing, huh? I will say, I still got the tingles for some of them. I'm just saying. Some of them are aging like fine wine. Because I hadn't used Facebook in such a long time, I was so afraid of accidentally like liking something or whatever. So I was like, oh, please. And it was also kind of shocking. Like some people like still like use Facebook. I was like, oh, people like use this. Oh. I wonder if it is like some people just using Instagram, and because like some people have it connected or something, so their posts go through to Facebook or something. I don't know. I don't understand. And like over the years, I've done a thing where like I would like, I still kind of do this, and I don't know why I do it, but it's like, it's almost like I go through like my friends, or like I go through the people that I'm following, and I just like unfollow people that I'm like, okay, you know, like when I follow this person, like I'm not the same person as I was. It's almost like I reevaluate my relationship with everyone. And I think over the years with Facebook, I kind of took some of it literally, like, oh, we're not friends anymore. Like, we're not, you know, like, we're not enemies, but it's like, I always took it as like, you know, like, oh, I'm like unfollowing them, or removing the friendship because like we haven't spoken in like years, you know? I kind of see it a little differently nowadays, but I'm not about to add a bunch of people, you know? I'm not about to add a bunch of people. Because I also don't plan on really using Facebook like that. Like, I just used it yesterday to just essentially check up on people. But, like, let's be real. I'm not gonna be using it. Even like once a I don't even know if I use Facebook once a year. Like it's, you know, I just don't use it. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, this is so bad. Okay, so I'm already accepting that this is probably going to be a loss. It's probably going to be a loss. This like walrus bitch. Ooh. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, he ran me over. This little cunt. Oh, I missed fully. Is the game just gonna give this to me? Was that just an illusion of like struggle? Was the AI supposed to like slow down at the end or something? I'll take it. I earned it. Oh no. 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 I would rather not do that. Oh. Just for you hit a zipper? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. That was kind of cute. Oh no. That was not where I wanted to go. Absolutely not. Where's the exit? There's the exit. Bye. I'm not doing all that. Absolutely not. Oh, hello. You must race me around the island. Oh, now we're doing a hover challenge. Oh, that was foul. I thought we were going this way. That flag sabotaged. I love that we're just like reusing this, you know? They were like, you know, we have a lovely little hub world. Let's just like reuse it. You know? Let's just have the player race around the hub world against the genie, you know? There's like really no stakes to this, you know? There's like no items or anything. It's just, you know. I wonder if this was a way for them to kind of show the player that like, hey, there's more to this hub world than what you thought there was, perhaps. I wonder if that's like a way to subtly tell you like, hey, why don't you go that way? Have you seen what's back there? Game design. Ooh. We love game design. Why, yes, we do. Oh, I'm getting warm. Hold on. We're almost done. We're almost done with this race. Oh, please don't get stuck right now. Okay, thank the Lord. Take this as a reward. I'll see you later. Thank you. What's the reward? Oh no. Don't fly away from me. I can't even get the balloon. Oh, okay. Yes, I can. Oh yeah, let me go back there, I guess. Since there's Since now I can do this. Slay, slay, slay. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna do some water levels, question mark. Starting with the Whale Bay, I think that was what it was called. Water levels are always, you know, they're always a moment. Oh, okay. Oh, was that the zipper that they were mentioning, or whatever, the flipper or something? We got this. I believe. Oh. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, I found that girly. I forget her name, but I found the AI girly live today. I was like, oh, like I had only seen her like I had only seen clips of her streams on TikTok. I was like, oh, I found her actually streaming. And she was doing, I think, like a nurse concept or something. I was like, okay, work. Let me get this hoodie off of me. It's very warm right now. In my room, at least. I didn't like linger or anything. I was just like, oh, it's the girly, and I just left. I was just like, oh, she's streaming like early. Okay, cute. And then I just, you know, I kept it moving. And then I just kept it moving. It was cute because I never get to see. I feel like all of the girlies who stream on TikTok, I never get to see them like when they're streaming. I feel like I only see the stuff like after the fact. Like clips and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, cool. But then I didn't stay. When I'm on TikTok, especially if I'm on the toilet, like, I like to keep it moving, you know? I don't want to linger in one video. That's why I'm not watching YouTube videos in the toilet. I typically don't linger in one particular type of video, which is interesting because, like, TikTok has been, at least, I don't know if other creators are getting those types of notifications, but for me, I uploaded like a couple like silly, very short TikToks, and they were like, why don't you post like TikToks longer than a minute? Everyone's doing it, like all this stuff. And I was like, okay, I get it. But like, why? Like the whole appeal of TikTok is that the videos are short. Why would you, you know? But that's the kind of stuff that they're pushing, so there's that. But I was like, top 10 like videos I'm not watching on TikTok. Like, I'll watch like a 1 minute, maybe a little over that, but like, if it's like a 5-minute video, I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? I don't know if it's because it's the water, but I feel like I'm getting a little motion sick. So I think I'm moving on from this game. I think I'm moving on from I almost called it Banjo-Kazooie. And I don't know if I want to play Mario Kart right now either. So I think I'm just going to change my title again. Because I don't know if I want to get into another game right now. Today might be a little shorter stream, just to kind of get back into the swing of things, you know? But it's been lovely. The Diddy Kong Racing was really cute, so I really enjoyed that. So thank you for being here. I'm probably going to wrap up. Yeah, we're probably just going to stick with this scene for a little bit as we kind of start wrapping up for the day. Yeah, I don't know if that was motion sickness or what, but I got very warm all of a sudden. And I'm starting to cool down a bit, so that's nice. But yeah, I wonder also if like this sort of numbness that I've been feeling recent, not to go back to like mental health, but whatever. But like, I wonder if part of that numbness / like me seeking distraction over like getting into a particular series or getting into a particular, like I haven't even been playing. I've been meaning to finish Persona 4 for a minute, and I haven't even been doing that lately. So I wonder if it's something with like, you know, all the news and all the things happening in the world and generally speaking on social media and all that. I wonder if like, I mean, surely all of that must affect one's mental health and all of that stuff. So I wonder if that's also partially, you know, part of, you know, I wonder if that's part of the thoughts, feelings, and concerns also. I love that this song is playing in the background, like as I'm talking about like how I've been, and the song is like, I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful, in fact. I'm not. I'm not, in fact. I'm none of the above, actually. Who's streaming? Is there anyone I want to send y'all off to? Our friend D is streaming. D is doing some mentor roulettes on FF14. I can't tell you fully if I know what that means, but you know, it's fine. But you know, it's fine. We don't have to know it all. We just want to support a friend, really, you know? And yeah, I think that's exactly what we're going to be doing. I don't have like a fancy like raid message or anything of the sort. So we're just going to go. Oh, just kidding. D is also leaving. D is off to raid someone. So that was a mirage. That was a visual and audio glitch actually on your end. Okay, y'all. I'm just gonna go. Thanks for being here. I'm sorry if today's stream was a bit on the short side, but I just wanted to hang out for a bit, and now I'm not, you know, feeling particularly incredible. So I'm just gonna go. Have a great one, y'all. Thank you for being here. I might stream again tomorrow. If I don't stream tomorrow, I will definitely do so on Sunday. So I hope to see you then. Have a good one. Stay juicy, stay iconic and lovely in every way imaginable. And yeah, have a good one. Bye.